What's going on?
What's going on, man? How are you doing?
I don't know if that music audio was off on the intro, was it?
Bro, that was epic. That was epic. I don't know if you could see me or not, but I was definitely dancing around. That was epic, man.
I don't know if it's stuck on my end or what, but that was funny.
Oh, that was awesome, man. Was that AI or did you guys have that produced?
That was I think I killed it off a little early, but man, we're gonna be releasing that whole song and a couple more at the Fence Show. So so we had someone help us with that, and then we kind of helped write it, and then it just kind of it came to fruition over a period of a month or so.
So that was like somebody actually playing the music. That wasn't like
I think they had someone else help with assistance to some AI and all that stuff.
Dude, that was awesome. That was epic, man. That was great, man.
So man, I was watching you last night, man. So you just jumped off one podcast to another, right?
Yeah. One podcast, back to the fence line, and then here for the second podcast. I'm literally still in my work clothes, all dirty and stuff still. So yeah, man.
Well, let's do a shameless plug for you for the second best podcast of Tuesday after the Women of FWA, because I don't want them coming after me. But
at all.
Gatekeepers was killing it last night, man.
Yeah, man. So you can find the Gatekeepers podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and all of the major audio platforms. Live show Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Audio version is uploaded. I try to get it done at the end of the night on Tuesday, so it's ready for Wednesday, but sometimes it doesn't make it until Thursday or Friday. So by the end of the week, there's a new audio episode, and you can catch me on there.
Oh, so you stream it over to the, I never know how that works. Susan handles all that in the back end. So I know she goes over to some of those audio channels where you can listen to it in your car. Do they still call those podcasts or something else?
Yeah, absolutely. Those are actually real podcasts. I guess, because I was explaining to one of my guys today, he was like, "Hey, man, I was scrolling Facebook this morning, waiting to leave for work, and I saw that like you do a video podcast. All this time, I thought you only do audio." I was like, "Yeah, it's video." He's like, "Well, then how's that a podcast?" And I was like, "Dude, you're thinking way too far into this right now."
See, I always thought this was what the podcasts were. So the audio stuff I thought was, I'm like, who would do that? I'm like, what's the point if it's just audio? And then I found out not too long ago that a lot of the stuff is audio. It doesn't even go video.
Most of it is audio, man. I'm not gonna lie. I love my drug kingpin my podcast, especially if I got like a long drive to go, man. I will throw on something Pablo Escobar to anything, and I just listen, man. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for music, so I like that.
So what's new, man? What's going on over in your life? You're just building fence away, right?
Just building away at some fence. Let's see, we're finally starting to cool off here, thankfully. We're getting a breeze back. I don't know if you've ever been to Florida in August, but it's pretty stagnant. We lose a lot of wind during that month, so it's extremely hot and stagnant. So we're starting to get some wind picking back up. Temperatures are dropping, so it's about to be prime fence building weather here in Florida. And then, of course, we have all of the trainings going on. I did one 2 weeks ago. A couple guys out of North Carolina, a couple guys out of South Florida. And it was really fun, man. It was really cool. I love the trainings where people have not touched a certain like discipline of fence. Like there was one guy who had never even installed chain link, never even thought about it installing it. So that was pretty cool to show him. He was very excited after he left. I think he was just kind of intimidated by it, like a lot of us are, like when we first start.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then of course you guys can sign up for trainings anytime as well. I know I've said this all on my podcast. It doesn't have to be a scheduled date. And then, you have to work around that schedule. If you guys want to come on, man.
Oh, Brian, what's going on, man?
What's up,
dude? Guys? How you doing?
I almost forgot. This is an Exhibitor episode. Look, I'm actually working on badges in here today.
Right on.
Brian, what's going on? Speaking of perfect weather, not like you guys over in Florida, Brian over there in sunny California.
Oh, yeah, I bet you got perfect weather over there.
Yeah, weather. That's what you pay for. It's not cheap.
And this is expo season for you, right, Brian?
Oh yeah, I've been traveling nonstop, and next month is also nonstop.
Yeah, yeah, just yeah.
But hey,
What's your next
the next big one is the fence show.
fence
Awesome.
show? We're super excited. Yeah, we're super excited to get you up here. And if everybody doesn't know, Brian, owner of BD Loops, which is I'm pretty sure it's all of our go-to loops for in-ground and saw cut loops that are out there. Not just that, it's your go-to person for any advice or anything. And then Brian, if you remember, I don't think we talked about it online since I think I called you because one of our members was having an issue with something they were doing, trying to get a loop in, and it was like an odd situation where it was half concrete was already poured, right? If I remember correctly,
Uh-huh.
the
Yep.
driveway was
Yeah.
poured in concrete, and the other half was still dirt.
Hmm.
And you figured out some figure-8 loop design that you ended up showing me that I didn't even know existed.
Yep.
That's cool.
That was a really unique application. We got the customer taken care of. Thanks for making him to get contact with me. He contacted you first, and then
Yep.
you said, "Hey, I know a loop guy," and you brought me in. He was using my product already, so I was
Yeah.
happy to provide the support. But everything went smoothly, and you know what? He hasn't called me back since, so I'm assuming everything's working like it's supposed to.
That's
Yeah.
always
Well,
a
as
good
soon
thing.
as oh, sorry, go ahead, Billy.
That's always a good thing if they don't call you back.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of people every day, and only callbacks I get is when there's additional questions they have. It's
Right.
never about
Right.
the same product.
Yeah, and as soon as I heard it was BD Loops, I'm like, man, one thing I know about Brian is if it's his loop, he doesn't care where you bought it from. His name's on it. So you could call up and he'd rather help you work through a situation and get that loop so it doesn't hurt the brand, right? You want that loop to
Hmm.
work,
Yep.
you know.
And that's just part of the BD Loops brand. Every single loop out of the
Uh,
package works because we do the testing, because we do that legwork. We wouldn't have
yeah,
the reputation we have without that.
yeah. And I've done a tour of your facility. It is something else. I mean, the amount of testing that they do on their loops is just crazy that go out.
Mm.
First question, Billy, what do we got here? My
All
guys
right.
have
All right.
specific tastes when it comes to diggers. Any recommendations and where I can find good ones? What do you use?
This is from Vincent Mantegna. I'm sorry if I
Yeah.
butchered your name. So my personal favorites are going to be any steel-handled diggers that are not fiberglass. I have a tendency to want to jab them in there and twist. And whenever I do that with the fiberglass ones, I break them. Lots of my guys don't like the steel ones because they're heavy, but honestly, you get quite used to it, and you get a free workout. So there's that.
Yeah. So I don't use the steel. We like the wooden ones, but we use the clamshell, obviously,
Yeah.
and we get ours. I think a lot of ours come from builders. That's just because it's one of the trucks that delivers to us, and that's where we've been getting them. But Brian, you don't probably do a lot with digging holes, so I don't assume you have a lot of diggers.
Hey, in direct burial applications, sometimes you use trenchers. So
Trenchers.
There you go.
that's a different variable. But probably my best advice is I'm pretty sure there's going to be some of those manufacturers or distributors selling and representing those products at the fence show in just a couple weeks. So if
Yep.
that person's going there, they're going to make the contacts, make the connections, talk with other industry professionals to get those products.
Yeah, yeah, and definitely, there's definitely going to be people selling diggers at the show. There's
Exactly.
going to be multiple people selling different diggers. So I like what you said, Brian. Talk to other people that are at the show as well, and we're going to be using Fence Social. Hopefully there'll be thousands of people actually using the Fence Social app at the same time. You can actually ask questions, communicate with everybody at the show, or even talk to people. And like just what you just found out right now, just having us three on there, two of us that use diggers almost every day, and we both have different opinions on what we use. So and you use trenchers, so have a conversation with as many people as you can and get some recommendations on what they use and why. I mean,
Mhm.
he likes to twist his, so therefore the fiberglass ones would start to break or even splinter, right? Next
Yep.
thing you know, you got fiberglass splinters in your hand.
Yep.
And we like to use the wood handles as kindling, later on, so we won't like them to break. But we lost Brian.
All right.
What's up, guys? How are y'all?
Good,
Zach,
man.
Wood Defender, what's
Good,
happening,
yeah,
man?
Thanks for having us back on. We appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sorry. Hopefully the connection is going to hold up. I'm here at a hotel in Mansfield,
Oh.
Texas. So we do a training class every month that I fly back from for Nashville. And somehow the internet was not as good as I remember. So I'm hotspot right now. So hopefully you guys can hear me.
Oh, yeah.
We do the free monthly training class. It's open for anyone who wants to sign up for it. Just got to get to Mansfield, Texas to check it out. So that's what I just wanted to right off the top in case I lose you because I have a terrible connection. But
yeah. So Wood Defender, you guys can be at the show. What do you guys specialize in for the people that don't know who you are? But I'm pretty sure most people watching probably have heard of Wood Defender at some point. But give a quick rundown of who you guys are and what you do.
Yeah, so Wood Defender, we're oil-based deck and fence stain. We've been around since '52. We've had the Wood Defender line. Standard Paint has been around since '52. We've had the Wood Defender line, which is far and away our best product. That's what everyone knows us for since about the '90s or so. But it's 100% oil-based product. Put it onto the wood. The wood is sat as long as it's saturated. Takes what it needs, and the rest falls off the fence, and it leaves you a beautiful finish. And you're going to protect your fence or deck or pergola or Adirondack chair for years to come. So
nice.
It's pretty good stuff. We have pretty good industry partners. We're excited to be back at the TFA or the FWA. Sorry, we're in the TFA also. But it's a shameless plug for
Hey,
them.
we're all the same people, man. We're all the same people.
Yeah, it's all. I can't remember all the FBI codes and all the alphabet codes. So, but yeah, we're excited to be a part of it. It's going to be a good show. I think we are in booth 301. If you guys want to come see us, we're actually doing an education session also. So on the 2nd of August, we're going to be doing profitability and staining at 11. So if you guys had questions about staining, you're not adding it, you don't have it in your business lineup right now, and you're hanging wood at all, you have questions about it, how it can benefit your customers. I was talking to someone the other day. I don't know a lot of residual services you can do in the fencing industry, but staining, I mean, you can go back and restain the same fence every 4, 5, 6, 8 years. So, and it's a good product too. And word of mouth is great. So you put up a brand new pretty wooden fence and you stain it, people are going to ask questions about where it happened and who did it.
And the way some of us build fence, right, Billy? We can replace the same fence every 3, 4 years too. So it's like,
you can build the fence and stain it every 3, 4 years. Yeah, it's perfect.
Absolutely,
so if any of you went
to, we get a lot of our stain work from where we build the fences from. So
yeah, that's awesome. And if any of you guys went to Fence Tech last year, we had the bucket. She was a big hit. So the bucket's going to be back. I hope
you're going to bring her around.
I don't know if I should have mentioned it, but the bucket's going to be back. So now you know.
Oh, nice. Everybody's going to be excited about that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
There you go. Let's see how many people can get photos with the bucket girl.
Yeah.
This year. And post it on Fence Social. Post it on Fence Social. So you're the territory manager for the Southeast.
Yeah. So I'm based out of Nashville. I cover, it's almost the whole East now. I have a little more territory. It seems like it's growing every day almost, but I'm from Texas. That's where we're based out of, just south of Fort Worth here in Mansfield, where I'm at today. But I cover the whole Southeast based out of Nashville. It's a good spot.
Yeah. So I heard that Susan, our executive director, was going to wear the costume or something, is what she was saying this year.
Really? Let me look at that. Did she? Me in the bucket. Who's it going to be in the bucket? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So what do you got? New products coming out? Anything that you think that someone needs to come by and look at?
Yeah. So we actually we added a new color to our 200 series lineup. It's we have had some of the same stuff for years because if it's not broken, we don't fix it, right? So if you just want something that's going to be dependable and last, we kind of run that horse into the ground. So we have some exciting stuff just by the nature of what it is, and it's worked for so long. So we've had a couple of retoolings here and there, but ultimately we've kind of stayed on that one path of this looks great the way it is, and we have added colors and taken them off throughout the years.
Yeah. So is the darker the color? I mean, I don't do any wood, so it's always like a mystery. I mean, besides the wood fence you see on the wall behind us, that's the last. Yeah. This is all the wood fence I built in like the last 2 years. You see,
man, it looks great. It looks great.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, and it was a panel from Home Depot. I think this was Home Depot or Lowe's. I bought this panel from. Oh, so we lost him.
All right, we lost him.
George, how are you
going, guys? I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me back on. I don't know if you remember, we make the concrete fence posts.
Yeah, I remember.
Right, so I think I showed you guys the sample last time.
Yes, sir.
Figured I don't think we got much into accessories, but I figured I'd have some accessories to kind of showcase different bracketry that we've got that kind of you can use for different fences. So like this is a U-bolt that you'd use for like a wire mesh fence or things like that. And then here we've got like a corner post bracket for a ranch rail fence or a picket fence. So kind of just figured I'd bring some bracketry. Again, I don't think we kind of got too deep into the bracketry stuff, but this is what you'd use for straight ranch rail or picket fence.
Nice.
So kind of just.
And
Are you
for
guys doing?
everybody who did not catch the last show, tell us again what you offer.
Yeah, so we make pre-stressed concrete posts for fencing applications. Pre-stressed concrete's flexible concrete. So most people think of concrete as brittle. It's not brittle when you pre-stress it. So it basically makes it flexible, like bounce on a trampoline, almost level flexible. They've been using the concept for a long time in bridges and parking structures, and in Europe they use it for fence posts and all kinds of posts. We brought it to the U.S. the last couple of years, and in the last 6-ish months have been really kind of diving into the fence industry and starting to get some installations. So, figured we'd join the fence show.
Nice.
So that show me that one again, the post. Show everybody
the post itself. Yes. So this is.
So do we just, if you want a 6-foot tall one, do we just stack a bunch of those on top of each other? Does it come in?
No. So this is just a tiny sample piece that I have on my desk because it's convenient. One of the first times we ever poured it, this is kind of what gets cut off because you've got this strand sticking out. So this strand is what makes the flexibility rather than like rebar. This is tension strand. And I thought it was really nice as like hey, I can show someone exactly how what the strand looks like and then a small piece. But we manufacture everything from 6-foot fence posts or 6-foot posts to 24-foot tall posts.
Do you have the ones that arch over, like you see in some of the different countries use concrete pillars that go arch over so you get the barbed wire on top or something, or a fence going at 45?
So we don't make that specifically, but it is something that people do with concrete is you can make a curved post that basically, doesn't rot, rust, burn, right? It lasts forever. That's kind of the general idea of the concept of using concrete instead of wood or steel is, it lasts forever. Some of the ones that are in the ground in Europe have been there for 50 plus years. So,
wow. There we go. How are we going to pound these? Can we pound these in the ground? You think you can pound one of these?
Yeah, you can use a post pounder. Yep.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know, Billy. I think we got a video coming, don't we?
There is a video of post pounding that I've got, but I don't think I'll be able to show you on this.
Oh man, we'll have to bring it on next time. Next time.
Yeah, we'll have it at the show at booth 1009. I'll have video of us using a post pounder. People can come out and see. You guys can come by and take a look.
Oh yeah. All right, so Ryan Fisher has a question. He says, who's making a 9-inch bit to fit groundhogs or little beaver? You can go to www.mrfencetools.com and get you a 9-inch bit to fit a little beaver. I don't know if it fits a groundhog, though.
I think it's a different attachment, I believe, right?
I do think it is a different attachment to go on to the auger head. But I know for a fact Sean has 9-inch bits at mrfencetools.com.
Yeah,
so it's a big bit.
Yeah, that's a big hole. We have some 12-inch, but I think we got 12-inch for those 9s. I guess but ours is averaging 10-inch. We like a 10-inch hole, so we'd probably like to use some 10-inch bits. But so everybody that's listening or watching, these questions are coming from the Fence Industry Only page on Facebook, which is probably one of the most active groups on Facebook. It probably kind of pioneered some of the larger ones. And it's, out of 24,000, 16 to 18,000 active members currently, always pretty much that runs. So it's a pretty active group. So if you're looking for a place to ask some questions, see what's going on, go over to Fence Industry Only, drop some questions in, get some answers. And hey, you never know, your question might end up on the Trade Industry Podcast being answered by Billy and me.
Yeah, it's cool. You guys have known the answer at the top of your head. The question did come in.
Yeah. Oh, we lost George.
And you got me.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Bad Dog Tools. I was just talking to you. Do you know Charlie from One Tap Connect?
I don't.
Oh, I thought I think you guys might use One Tap because I was talking to him yesterday and he's like, oh, I think those are customers of ours. He's looking at the board.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was so embarrassed. Yes, they called and I didn't know who the heck they were. And I hung up on them.
Oh.
And he called back. And as soon as I hung up on him, I saw the thing on my desk and I was like, oh, that F word. And then he called me back, which was really good and really nice on his part. So yes, I do know.
That's too funny. Yeah, because I was just having dinner with him yesterday, and we were talking about the exhibitors at the show and how many of the exhibitors were customers of One Tap Connect, which is a longtime friend now, and actually exhibitor at the show and stuff. And we met through a lot of this stuff. So
well,
it's
that's where we met
amazing.
them.
Yeah, you met them at the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, it's amazing how one degree apart we all are, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like the network thing that they all talk about and that we should do. And yeah, it works.
So let's talk about Bad Dog Tools.
Okay, cool. Bad Dog Tools, we make specialty and multi-purpose tools for cutting and drilling. So for instance, our handy disc, well, HD2, which is available in sizes from inch and a quarter all the way up to 9 inches. It can cut anything from those pre-stressed concrete fence posts to PVC, composite, rebar. If you're, I don't know, pouring something, chain link, all sorts of stuff. We've got drill bits, cutting wheels. We just have introduced our Blue Blade with what we're calling a tridapter hole, which has a worm drive, 5/8, and then it can be converted also to a 7/8. So it's a really unique arbor hole on a blade that has a diamond edge on it, self-sharpening diamond edge. So I think it'll be and
Cool.
actually we'll be introducing that at the fence show. So
When is
Awesome.
that?
yay.
When is that going to be like available for purchase? Because I need some.
Now our show debut is going to be at the fence show. It's on the website now.
Right. Okay.
Check it out.
Awesome.
Yes to everything you said. Yes to everything you said. So it's just, I mean, tool after tool after tool. I mean, all you had to do was mention fire and whiskey or something. I mean, only thing you could amend to make that thing better, right?
Yeah.
You can use it as a tray for a flight, right?
You just walk around with an hors d'oeuvre tray full of your drill bits and
actually, right? Genius idea. You were talking about bucket girl or bucket something costume. We have the bad dog costume, and we always fight. I don't want to be bad dog today. You be bad dog today, because we're inevitably either wearing it in Las Vegas or back here in the summer, and you sweat your arse off.
We do have Susan if you need her, because apparently she's not going to be wearing the bucket costume. So it sounds like she's available. So if you need someone to wear the Bad Dog tool, reach out to Susan at susan@fenshow.com and let her know.
Yeah, I vote yes.
Yeah, right. There you go. Everybody get a picture of Susan in the Bad Dog costume.
Yeah, that'd be
We'll
funny.
have to make that happen.
So I love stumbling across you guys' videos on Facebook Reels or TikTok. So I was like 99% positive that it was the same thing. And then as soon as you said drill bits and blades, I was like, yes, that is exactly the one. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited about your new circular saw blade coming out, because I'm gonna have to pick some of those up.
Yeah.
Well,
We've been at it since 1988. Yeah, we do about 250 a year, depending, lots of different industries, lots of construction allied industry, which is where I would place the fence show. Yeah. And some non-allied construction as well. We're heading out to the sand sports show right now. And then we'll be doubling back from California to do the fence show.
That's awesome. Yeah, we love that, especially when tool companies and stuff and like yourselves get involved with us, because it's, unless you guys come and find us and stuff and start really kind of realizing the fence industry, it's a large industry. And we have a lot of trucks, a lot of guys, and a lot of tools, a lot of bits and saws. So it's kind of cool. Billy, it's cool to see them coming aboard.
Absolutely. Keith from Eagle Fence Distributing LLC. What's going on, man?
What's happening, boys? How are we?
What's going on, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How about you?
We're getting geared up for our little trip out to Las Vegas. I think everyone's super excited from our team to get out there and interact with a bunch of fence contractors. So we'll be bringing credit apps. You've always said that. Bring your credit apps. We're bringing credit apps. So we're fired up and ready to go. I know we had talked a little bit about got the curriculum set for the chain link portion. Do you have that done, Brian?
Yeah, I think Susan, if she hasn't got some, you're helping on the chain link one. Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm willing to. We just need to get it all set. So I'm going to be there.
She's
I'll be
giving me the thumbs up in the back, so
right.
she'll get you over whatever you need.
All
I can
right.
see her in the
tell
back.
her to get with me, and I'll share with you what I was thinking about, and you guys can put your stamp of approval on it. But anyway, so Eagle Fence Distributing, we started about 15 years ago with a single distribution location in Birmingham, Alabama. Today, for those that don't know, we have 9 locations. So we got Clearwater, Florida, which is in the Tampa market, Charlotte, North Carolina, Birmingham, Alabama, and then we jump down. We got Houston, Texas. We're in Sherman, Texas, which is outside of Dallas, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Arkansas, St. Louis, Missouri, and Chicago, Illinois. So we've doing some growing. We're rocking and rolling and servicing, kind of a regional footprint in those areas. So we, if we go back and look at the map that we use in our advertisement, it kind of shows the states that we're covering. Significant amount of inventory at those locations. So they're more than, I would say, than a branch. They're more of a regional footprint that we use trucks to service all those markets. So pretty much the central part of the U.S. out east, and we're looking to come west soon, but we'll see how that comes. We got our growth pattern kind of firing up on a steep trajectory, but we got to make sure that we take care of every customer and every employee along the way. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's been fun. I'm coming up on 28 years in the fence business, so I want to encourage anyone that's coming out to the fence show that wants to talk about. Certainly, we'll be there Tuesday for the chain link part, which is kind of my background. But anything that's related to product or specifications, those type things. I have never been on the install side, but certainly, if there's anybody that wants to certainly come by our booth and ask about product or vendors, or whether it's wood or steel or ornamental or PVC, be more than happy to have those people. We'll be in the Homeland Pavilion, I guess is kind of calling it, as we are a Homeland dealer. So we'll be in booth 819 at the fence show. I don't know how many people we've had sign up with our code, but we're out there sharing it and talking it up, and we hope to see everybody out in Vegas here just shortly. It's going to be here before you know it. I know you guys have been working a lot of hours putting this thing together, and so we're bringing a crew of 6. I know we're bringing a crew of 6 this year to support the show and our booth, and got some neat displays that we've put together, and so we're super excited about being there along with the other show participants, other vendors to support the.
Well, the other 5 are already here. The other 5 of your team's already. Oh, you don't want to keep the no?
No. They're like you said, they better not be, but they're spending 2 weeks.
They've been here for 3 days, man.
Yeah.
I like how he quickly was like, they better not be.
They better not be there yet.
And we love your guys' support since the very beginning, so we really appreciate that. And and I was just at your Clearwater branch.
Yes, I saw that. You went and saw Matt Way. He's our manager down there. That was super fun to see you down there. We got quite a little operation going there, and they're having fun and doing good and taking care of those customers. I saw you had the Hage clan there in that video, so that didn't surprise me much. But
they're close friends of ours.
I understand, and they frequent that place quite a bit. So, and we appreciate that. Yeah, and Brian, I thank you for doing that and coming by. Coming by.
I wasn't getting the area without visiting you guys. So, well, Keith's gone, but Keith's awesome. Who is this guy? What are you getting exercise, Sean? Is that what's happening?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight.
Try harder, man.
You know how it is.
I know.
Demo day.
So man, heart's crowd tonight.
We got Sean with CMM. It's an all-star crowd tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So Sean, tell everybody about CMM. Tell them who you are.
Well, we're the #1 routing manufacturer in the world for PVC and aluminum fence. Was that good?
And for good reason, too.
Right.
For good
Okay,
reason.
now run that through ChatGPT and have them shorten that a little bit, okay? Because we're doing a podcast. We ain't got time to be dragging intros on. You know,
Right. No, we're located in South Bend, Indiana. You know, both you two have been at our facility.
Yep.
We're actually hosting Demo Days, baby, 2026. Super pumped for it. We're excited. We'll be at the show in Vegas. We're going to have a little 30-minute seminar or something like that, Brian, on the importance of routing, and we're pumped up, man.
Yeah.
Yo, so this came off of our conversation outside of by the food trucks.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Billy, we've been talking about it. What are we going to do with the demo days? What are we going to do with the demo days? And it was such a hit that it needed to be its own event. So it's actually happening, and we've been working on it with CMM, and they got the perfect facility. We were there last time we were there. There was over 100 and some people that were there for that event that we were up there doing. Remember? So now
107.
So now let's get even more people. So April 17th to 18th. And same thing. You guys roll out the red carpet for us all over there, Sean. So what you
appreciate
guys
it, man.
You guys could not ask. We couldn't ask for any more, right? It's amazing. So the facility, though, we're going to have enough space, and people are already kind of signing up for 100. These are outdoor booths, so 10 by 10 pop-ups. About 100 of those. So if you want to get more than that, you can. But we're going to be able to drive some posts in the ground. We're going to be doing everything that we wanted to do even last year, but on a larger scale.
Nice. That's awesome. And no American Ninja Warrior, right?
You won't have to fight the ninjas. Okay. No fear of being killed by the ninjas, right? when Ninja Warrior shows up and says, "I need you guys to move over 10 feet," what do?
We don't move over 10 feet.
That was crazy in Vegas with that.
Yeah. That was wild. But yeah, man, dude, y'all really have the perfect facility for demo days. To be quite honest with you guys, and the fact that we can route all the vinyl or get the vinyl donated there and talk about it basically like two birds, one stone. That's going to be a great time.
Yeah, we're pumped. We got the suite again for the South Bend Cubs for everyone who came out last year. Big Brian's throwing out the first pitch this year, and we're jacked up.
Yeah. So if you get to the show, if you want first come, it's gonna be first come first serve to get these booths and stuff. So if you're at the show and you're listening, one of the exhibitors, and you've got some equipment you want to test out, stop by the CMM booth and talk to Sean. We're gonna have some information there, or you're gonna go over to the FWA booth area as well. So reach out to either Sean or grab somebody from the FWA team or the Fence Show team and say, "I'm interested in the demo days," and we'll get you dialed in for the event.
And also, just a little side note, if you guys have something that you want to try, like Brian said, let us know. Let us know so we can try to get that manufacturer there. We can only pull together so many ideas between the certain group of people. It's always nice to have somebody say, "Hey, I want to try this Takeuchi skid loader." Okay, nobody would have thought about that, right? So, like, if you guys have any ideas, feel free to send them over to Susan I believe it's Susan@fentshow.com.
Yep.
You guys can message me as well. And just throw them out there, man. Throw out some ideas of what you would like to try to use tool wise, and just go from there.
Yeah, definitely. And it helps when we're trying to reach out to people to get when we got people asking to have you there. So definitely. What do we got here? So again, we're going to pull another question up from Fence Industry Only group on Facebook.
All right, so I'm gonna butcher this last name. And I'm sorry, Jeffrey Bola. I really doubt that's right, but I answered this question last night to him, and he responded to me that he already has them. But my go-to thing is going to be like pulse hole notchers or nibblers. He's obviously looking for a faster way to do it. I saw a couple of people recommend a small Dremel sanding tool. That would probably be a good idea. But my excuse me, but my go-to answer is just going to be post nibblers.
Yeah, mine would be, I don't know. I don't do aluminum, so I would assume it's aluminum. Use a can opener. I don't know. You know,
it's a tad thicker than that. It's a tad thicker than
Is it?
yeah.
No.
But that would just be my go-to answer, because it just works for us. I understand if it doesn't work for you. Maybe we can show you how to use them efficiently if that's what you're lacking. Yeah, man, we'll have them out at demo days for sure. I mean, I have 4 pairs in my trailer, so there's that.
All right, looks like she's got one more question. Oh man, why does she do these? She does these long questions because she knows that I don't have the attention span to read a question that long.
That's why I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Mike Kettler. He says, okay, I'm a one-man crew. Recently, I'm feeling like I need to simplify. I have an F550 flatbed, 10-foot. I have a 7,000-pound equipment trailer. I have a 350 that is now my family car. Wow. I just built a new 20-foot, 14K deck over. I feel like all I do is maintenance on my vehicles and trailer. Is that trailer enough with a pickup? Thinking of getting rid of both truck and just have a crew cab 2,500, 3,500 to use as a daily and to tow that trailer for fence. Who works with a pickup and deck over? Pros, cons, wish you had something else or you like it.
So what when he says deck over, is he just talking about like a 12-foot flatbed or something on the back of it?
So he's talking about the deck is over top of the wheels, so you don't have a wheel well like sticking out.
He's talking about trailers.
Trailer. Okay.
Oh, he's talking about trailers.
We use both. At High Steel, we use we have a super fencer. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a semi truck that has been declassified from the weight range with I think they're 30-foot beds. Okay, so we use those. We also use service bodies with 20-foot deck over trailers. They both have their pros and cons. For instance, the service body with the flatbed trailer, say you're doing a big vinyl job, I promise you're going to run out of space to put your trash at. I promise you that. So that's going to be a con for that. A pro is it uses a lot less gas and more of your guys are comfortable driving it. Anytime we get a new guy who is on the super fencer crew and it's his turn to drive, it looks like he is just scared shitless, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But after you learn how to drive them, they're really not bad. Pros to the super fencer, you don't have to teach somebody how to back up a trailer, because in this day and age, with all of our new young hires, 95% of them don't know how to back up a trailer, and that's fine. But teaching somebody how to safely and properly back up a trailer does take longer than most people would expect. So that is a pro to the super fencer. And man, really just find what works for you and run with it. That's my honest opinion.
You know, the more vehicles you have, the more insurance, the more upkeep, you know, more equipment. I try to, run lean and mean. I've got a lot of trucks on the road, and I'm not doing fencing, but everything needs to do double duty, and you settle on the one that works the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Find what works best for you, because man, what I've found in my teaching and training thing is that even though you teach it one way, some people, it just doesn't work for them. Like, no matter how many times you see them do it correctly, they're like, this just is not working. So I do always like to say on the back end, take what works for you and leave what doesn't work for you. I am fine with that. So same thing for my honest opinion about trucks.
Yeah. And we use flatbeds. We don't use trailers. But we're 350 to 550s, and that's pretty much it. But that, again, same issue. I wouldn't want my guys driving trailers around, these hotels and casinos and different. I guess if you're inside of a city, you probably don't have as many trailers. If you're out in rural areas, you could probably drive around with trailers. But we prefer the flatbeds unless we're going to haul something to powder coating or something on one of the trailers. But I guess it depends on what kind of jobs you have, where you're at. But a 350 is a bit extreme to be driving for a personal vehicle, I would think. I drive a 2500, and I think that's too much. My wife hates it because of how rough it is. But, I mean, 350's got to be worse, right?
Yeah.
So, Ann, thank you for sticking on here and, saying goodbye to everybody. Sean, thanks again for everything. And we didn't mention Sean's going to actually be helping out in the vinyl class as well that Victor Vasquez is doing, along with some of the other people. So
That should be a fun class, man.
Yeah, so he'll be in there doing a quick talk about the CMM machines. So everybody that's watching, hey, we're 14 days away from the fence show. If you haven't got your passes, get them quick. It's like standing room only almost at this point in the classrooms. So get registered, and if you
and let's not forget, Brian, we still have 2 free all access passes that I'm giving away. The deadline to comment on my post is Thursday at midnight, and I'm going to announce the winner Friday after I get home from work. So make sure to make your way over to the Gatekeepers Podcast Facebook page. It's the second post on there. Just comment.
And I'll even sweeten the pot on that one. So we're going to give 1 extra all access pass to the very last person that comments on that before you call the announcement. So not only are you going to pick 2 random ones, the very last person that makes a comment on that is, and you could comment as many times as you want, by the way. So, but the very last person makes a comment before you call the winners, will get another pass. So everybody hasn't registered, get on there. Rooms are selling out, real quick on the show, and it's go to fenceshow.com, get registered, get your passes, get in these classes early. It's a first come, first serve, for the seats. If you want a good spot up front in the table so you're not standing, get in the class, get there early. We're excited to have everybody in Las Vegas. Billy, thanks for coming on and helping us co-host this again.
Always a pleasure.
It. And Sean, we'll talk to you later. Everybody that's listening, thanks for tuning in.
Y'all have a wonderful night, guys.
Yep. See you guys.
Later, guys.
Bye.